gonna do a little video about 3 different kinds of flats. This is just about the flat diaper. I don't get into covers, I don't get into snappies, I don't get into any accessories. This is just about flat cloth diapers. Enjoy! So we'll start with the cheapest, most readily available option is a flour sack towel. I have this folded in a diaper bag fold, and it's very trim, it's very thin. I don't have these folded in the same fold, so there are definitely more layers here anyway, but the thickness of the fabric is different. This is the thinnest fabric I have. Flour sack towels are 100% cotton, but they are super thin, so when you go to snappy them on the baby, sometimes the teeth will go all the way through and can rub against the baby's skin and be irritating. So that's something you have to be aware of when using flour sack towels, that you have enough layers so that snappy does not touch the skin. Or Boingo, if you use a Boingo. Are the only flats that I have that are pretty much a square. If you want to get into flats like hardcore, you love to fold, like I love to fold flats. They will work, they are a very economical option. You can double them up, you can add doublers, and they're quite large. They also work great for somebody who isn't so much into the flats but needs something to stuff pockets with. They are supposed to be way better than microfiber. I don't know, I don't have any microfiber to stuff my pockets with. But they pad fold very trimly, and they are quite absorbent. So moving on to the next option is receiving blankets, which can be a free option if you get them at your baby shower. I believe this one's from Target. I don't know, I didn't buy it. It came in a pack and I used them as flats. They are also 100% cotton. They're flannel, so the knit is tighter and it's harder to get that Boingo or snappy into. After a while, they have become very worn, and this one is really thin. It's lost all its soft fuzziness, but it's still very absorbent. I find it more absorbent than the flour sack towel. It is very much a rectangle. Personally, I don't like round corners. And when you pad fold it, it's quite long depending on how you fold it. I folded it the long way. Receiving blanket is a little bit longer. Going the short way, they are pretty comparable in length. You can see the thickness. I don't know how well you can tell, and I can tell by feel. Okay, the next option I'm gonna go with, I'll just talk about these together. They are both bamboo. This one doesn't have a tag on it, so I can't tell you the percentage, but I think they're the same. 30% bamboo, 70% cotton. This one is an Oh So Cozy, and this one is a Diaper Right. They were the same color because I remember these were more brown, and it's really turned white. My washing machine broke, so I had to reset everything, so everything got bleached and they came out very white. They are, which they're not folded in the same fold, but they are a similar thickness. And this one's thicker because I have a folded different. The material itself is thicker than the cotton in general. I've had these ones a couple months, not very long. I didn't venture out into more expensive flats until quite recently. I've used the flour sack towels almost my whole diapering career. These ones shrunk quite a bit, which is expected. Bamboo shrinks quite a bit. It shrunk up really tight, and it feels a little bit thicker than this one. I don't know how much this one's gonna shrink. This one is fairly new. They shrunk to a rectangle. They're not a perfect square. They're just kind of an odd square. They're not a dramatic rectangle like the receiving blankets that isn't obvious. Short side and long side. Unless you're like really looking at them, it's kind of hard to tell that they are a rectangle until you go to fold them. Then it's definite that they're not square. I know, talking to other people, they don't like these ones to put in their pockets. They are very thick and they are just very bulky in a pocket. They do very well for snappying or wraparound folds. They are thick enough. You generally don't have to worry about the snappy or Boingo going through and irritating the baby's skin. They're very absorbent. They are the most absorbent flats that I have. These ones I haven't used very much. They have also stayed very square. I don't know if they will shrink down much more. They've been washed quite a bit, so I don't think they'll shrink much more, and they have stayed fairly square. And they're a bit thinner than the Diaper Right, and I haven't used them that much. Vouch for the absorbency of them, but from what I've used, I have not had her over pee them yet, which has happened with the flour sack towels. They're very large to stuff a pocket. In my personal opinion, if you are wanting to fold a wraparound type fold that you have to snap your pin to the baby, I love the bamboo flats. They are super absorbent throughout. They can be folded in various folds. They're very versatile. The flour sack towels can be used very easily in pockets. They're a trimmer option, which makes them great for the pocket. They won't be too bulky, but they're still quite absorbent, especially when you have them in a pad fold that puts all that layers there. In receiving blankets, I hate my receiving blankets. That's just my personal opinion. I know some people really like receiving blankets. If you look at the price in the store, flour sack towels are totally worth it if you are looking for an economical option. Oh, I should go over the price point. Flour sack towels are about $1 a piece. I can't tell you what the receiving blankets are. I don't really know. I haven't really looked at them. The Diaper Right flats come out to about $3 a piece. I ordered in a package of 6. I caught it on a sale, and I think I got them for $2.50 a piece, if I remember correctly. And then I ordered the Oh So Cozy, which was my other bamboo flat, just because one, I wanted more flats, and I really like the bamboo, but the site I was ordering off of didn't have Diaper Right, and I was trying to get that minimum for free shipping, so I went ahead and got them, and they ended up being more expensive than I expected them to be. I didn't do the math. I was just like, oh, flats. And I ordered them, and they were like $4 a piece. That's okay. I wasn't getting them for an economical reason. Plenty of information about flats out there. I have several videos, and maybe I'll get adventuresome, like put a card up or something, where I do like 9 different folds, and I think I screwed up the Joe fold in the tutorial I tried to do. The way I did it, it does work. I love flats. I love to fold flats. Flats are my favorite diaper. Thanks for watching.